December 1st, 2020, Real America's Voice News. A video is going to be coming up, or live conference actually, on 3 truck drivers who transported ballots across state lines, supposedly for Biden.
Just the News we have Carrie Sheffield out in Arlington, Virginia today because of an Amistad whistleblower conference and hearing we're going to have here in just a few minutes. Carrie Sheffield is standing by live there in Virginia. Carrie, what can you tell us about what we could expect today?
Hey, Steve. Yes. So as you can see behind me, they're doing a sound check. They're about to start a conference here very momentarily where they plan to release some affidavits and statements from people who are alleging that the U.S. Postal Service or subcontractors who were working with the U.S. Postal Service were engaged in questionable, possibly fraudulent behavior. And they say that it affects hundreds of thousands of ballots at stake. They say they gave sworn testimonies with the names of the individuals. Their names now are public. Folks, including one who was a subcontractor who was a trucker in Pennsylvania who swore by an affidavit that there was hundreds of thousands of ballots that were lost in terms of the chain of custody. So we're going to see the announcements of these individuals who are going to be telling their stories. Lots of questionable red flags. There's also going to be a story about from an individual who was swearing about the chain of custody for some jump drives. So contrary to what happened in what's supposed to happen in Georgia, we're going to hear from an individual who swore that the chain of custody for some jump drives was broken, and in one case that a person took them home, actually, which you're not allowed to do. And so you're going to see these very public statements. And so the argument, obviously, we've heard over and over from other folks in other media outlets saying that there is no evidence of fraud. Well, you're going to see and hear a lot of folks who are going to testify that there was fraud indeed.
The press conference just started at 2:15 Eastern Time on Real America's Voice News on YouTube, so you can watch that. I'll just play a couple seconds there.
The dimpled chads and debating what the intent of the voter was, and that is right for America to participate in that debate. For the first time in our nation's history, in our urban core, in swing states, America was kicked out of the counting room.